So speaking of, actors and things like that, everybody in the chat's bothering me to talk about Astronomicon 2 coming up
okay.
pretty soon. How well, first of all, congratulations on the first one. That was amazing. Pretty sure
I'll tell you what, I'll
life.
take it. I'll take it and say thank you, because legit, dude, all the odds were like completely against us. I'm surprised like Krampus didn't kick the goddamn windows in and start fucking choking out Astronomicon goers. Like, it was literally, we had all the elements and everything, and motherfuckers came through and really had a good time. And fucking A right.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Intense,
it was amazing.
Sure.
I'm still amazed by it.
That snow was
straight
intense.
up knee deep shit. It was fucking next level.
Yeah. But it was. I mean, it was.
So what are they asking?
they just want to talk about Astronomicon. Everybody's excited for it.
They were like, they just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Well, I know you guys are already gearing up.
Hell. I just love it. Like, no rhyme or reason. And like, no, they just want to talk about it. Like, okay, it's really cool. No, I think it was neat that what we're going to try to do this year here. If you want to talk about it, I'll hit you with a quick little add-on thing that Paul and I and George have been talking about, and it's like we're trying to we want to be more like involved in shit, so we're trying to do like this pop swap thing one of the days. And there's another feature we've been talking about, which is kind of like a dinner and a movie thing with Twiztid, and it'll be a limited people engagement where you can like fucking hang out and you watch the whole entire movie with us, and we like give you what we would eat. So I'll just leave you with that, man. You're like, what the fuck is it? It'll be fun. It sounds crazy. It sounds completely fucking psychotic, but it would be fun. So like, for example, if you were one of the people who were chosen to do dinner and a movie with Twiztid, you would come into the seminar room, and on your chair would be a Mr. Goodbar, fucking a pack of beef jerky, and one peanut butter and cheese cracker. That's your dinner, because that's what we would eat.
That sounds delicious.
And this is the movie, and you're just gonna fucking, everybody's just high as shit, and you watch the fucking movie and with us, and we all talk as we would, because we would ruin it for everybody. God damn it. And it's going to be a great time. So that's just one of the more like just more activities to try to be more involved with everybody, so it's not always a situation where everybody's behind a proverbial velvet rope or something like that. You know what I mean? You can actually be more hands-on with the people involved. I think that kind of shit is always cool.
No, absolutely, man. It was, I mean, even last year, I mean, you guys were pretty much everywhere, so I don't know how you're going to be more places, but I'm excited to see you figure it out.
We're just going to have a tighter schedule. All that means, like legit, all that means, and it sounds kind of ass when you say it out loud, but all that really means is less fun for Paul and I and our assistants, and more fun for you guys. But at the end of the day, it's an event for you guys. So howbeit I sound stupid, well, I didn't get to have any fun. It's like, motherfucker, I'm here for you. So hopefully you had the most fun of all. It's just a scheduling thing for us. And we're just like, this year we want you to add more shit to our schedule so we can have more events and more engagements, to have opportunities to hang with people and have those moments to really make those memories.
Hell yeah. Well, I can guarantee you everyone that was in attendance last year had a wonderful time, and a lot of people are still talking about it, how great it was. Just the vibe, the whole vibe of that event was just fantastic.
But you guys should have less to do.
It was different, because it was our opportunity to merge so many things that were important and near and dear to our heart, like the whole convention scene. Me and Paul grew up in that, and it was just like, holy shit, this is not very much unlike a Star Trek convention, when it was James Doohan up there just talking to all the people, and they were just enthralled in his nonsensical stories, because holy shit, that's Scotty. And the same could be said. It was like me and Paul and Brian talking about nonsensical shit, and people are just like, this is fucking great. And I still get razzed to this day for the Spider-Man comic book and just all the shit. And it was just like, it was just a really cool time. It was like one of those intimate kind of vibes, and people were just like, this is great. Let's do this again. More of this, please. You know what I mean? So it's
Absolutely.
Like, we kind of vibed it. We soaked it up like a sponge and just figured out, and are going to try to not necessarily correct, but perfect things better this year, even more, if that's even possible. Winnegar's probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's true though. And so is George. It's just an integrity thing that we have in our company. We just want to make sure that everything stays upper echelon and shit.
Absolutely. Well, I know you got when they were booking everybody last year and everybody had huge ideas. It was kind of I know you guys had issues with being a first year con, so now you got rid of that. So you can definitely, upgrade at least guest wise.
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry. I went to look. Let's say.
Oh no, I know they were having issues last year, but booking guests being a first year con. So now you guys got that.
Right.
You're past that. So now you can.
This is true. This is true. There's still some people that are just, they have that about them where they just like, unless you are one of those tried and true, like there's people who only do like with Motor City Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con. There's like I don't know the people behind those names, but there's like people that organize those events, and they won't have, it's not necessarily a contractual obligation with them. It's just that they only work with those kind of people. So when someone who would be, strange off on the side, like, hey, come to our con, they're just like, no. And you're like, all right. So it's like really cool to see how many people are truly receptive to our invites and our method of reaching out to them and stuff like that. So you also get a better judge on who the people that you are having to attend. And a lot of them are really good people.
Absolutely.
Reach out to Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly for Astronomicon. Jennifer Tilly.
He's freaking out.
Get Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly.
Winnegar's listening. Tell him.
Winnegar, get Jennifer Tilly for Astronomicon too.
Freaking out. But yeah, if you guys out there listening and want to be a part of Astronomicon 2 as well, go to astronomicon.com. It's February 8th through the 10th at Sterling Heights, Michigan. So
that's what he's saying. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? He's saying Jennifer Tilly from Child's Play, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. He's in love with her.
Okay, I'm trying to figure. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? I'm like, I heard that name before. Why do I know that name? Oh, yeah, right on. No, I agree. I said the same. Don't do. I got you. Who was that, Rue? I got you.
No, Dead Body Man.
Dead Body.
Oh, good job. All right, I got you.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So one more thing I definitely wanted to talk to you about.
Although I am excited to see her too.
Is your artwork? Astronomicon reminded me because I know a lot of people were suggesting some sort of like Jamie draws like seminar or teach you how to draw or some dope shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a good idea. You don't have to comment whether you would do it, but like your artwork has been a huge thing. You guys started doing the Jamie's Underground prints and your sketch cards. I know you've been posting a lot and drawing a lot. Like, is that something we're going to see a lot more of? I know it's not something I've heard you talk about too much as your art, so. I lost you.
No.
Jamie Madrox.
I hope so.
He's still there.
I hope so, because it's like when before there was like the whole entertainment thing. Paul was supposed to be a basketball player, like legit college, CCS, Creative Center for Studies of just Art. And it was just like paths change. So it's neat, every now and again when I see, Paul shooting basketball or whatever, I'm just like, motherfucker, here goes a ball. I'm about to draw. It's like I still have it in me. I still love to draw. So yeah, I hope you'll see a lot more of it. And I did see this thing that was cool, and I told them about it. I thought it was neat. There was a guy. It's like an overhead projector, and he was able to draw on the paper as he would, but in real time it was projecting it behind him, obviously in a greater image, so that other people walking by could just see. And I thought that was cool, but I can't get over the fact of not feeling like, just like a giraffe or something, just people just walking by and just stopping and looking at you, and you're trying to act like you don't see them, but you do. It's just weird. Like, just keep drawing. Just don't worry about it. Just draw. It's a weird, isn't it weird? It's a weird scenario. Yeah, I got a tattoo at Hart and Huntington, and they put me in the fucking window, and this guy was just fucking digging in my arm to the bone, and I'm bleeding out and just trying to look cool because he's got me propped up in this goddamn window, and people are just coming by with their drinks, and they'll stop and they'll look, they'll nod, give you the thumbs up. Yeah, man. You're like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking bleeding to death. I'm losing color. I'm looking at Paul. I'm like, can you get me a Mountain Dew, man? I feel fucking lightheaded. And he's like, why the fuck did they got you propped up in the goddamn window? I'm like, I don't know. Can we close this curtain? So somebody just comes and moves this velvet curtain, and that was that easy. It was that easy. I'm like fucking 2 hours deep in it, just being like just sickly looking. That's what I mean. So it's like, how do you go away from that awkwardness? I don't know. I did it when I was getting a tattoo. Maybe I can do it.
Cubicle walls.
But yeah, so it's like that's where my mind goes. I have that horrible haunting image in my head, and I'm like, man, I don't want to repeat that, but it would be cool. So if people are listening and you think that would be cool to see me, I guess draw something live, or like I don't know if I'd be able to do like just. I'm not that good of a like you just name a character and I can draw them. Like I don't know. I'm not
do
that
like
guy.
One of those.
There's like some people.
They got those people that like go to bars now and just get people drunk, and then they all try to draw the same picture. You can like do one of those classes.
That's awesome. No, I didn't. See, I love shit like that.
Yeah, like wine and paint.
Yeah, wine and paint.
Except it would be like Madrox and something else.
Yeah. See,
hell yeah.
We've talked. That's come around the table too. There's been something like that where it's been like a fucking draw and drink or something like that. It's just when you start involving alcohol, then it has to be, you know what I'm saying, a 21 and over crowd, and you got to make sure everything's lit. Formalities, but no, definitely that idea has totally came to the table, and it's like, yeah, man, that's righteous right there. Like that would be a fucking blast.
Just like experience, you can't get anywhere else, for sure.
Right. Yeah, fucking. Who the fuck am I to be a teacher though? I'd be the first fuck up in the class. I'm gonna be my own class.
That's why you gotta pick something that you can draw.
Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly.
This is true too. Yeah, and and maybe that would be hands, fucking hands. I'm most shittiest at hands. I say it all the time. It's my weakest suit, drawing hands.
All his hands got 3.5 fingers.
Or it could just be like we could just get a bunch of like horror themed cereal. We can all eat cereal and then fucking paint shit or something. It could be
diabetes class. See? What's up?
Be perfect. Just put it in all your stuff there. We can just draw pops,
frosted flakes,
while
and
we
paint.
Eat cereal. And
See, I'm telling you, it's this year is going to be fun, and that's the other thing too. You said the pop swap thing that's on the table now is mildly interesting. I am hearing people saying that they're not sure if they're trying to travel or basically if you're flying, and I agree with that because somebody made the greatest comment was like, I am not about to stuff my pops in the overhead compartment while somebody crushes the shit out of them to bring them to Astronomica. Yeah. I'm like, I feel you. That is so true. There is a company that makes a case though for that kind of thing, and they're the shit. They're vault or vintage vault or vaulted vintage or something like that. They're pretty rad. They make a case like that. You can bring your shit, but all it is extra carry-ons. Now you're paying for more shit.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. We got to get it right. We got to figure it out.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope. There you go. Yeah, Fatal Frankie says we can do Patron and paint in pajamas.
See, look at that. That's not bad. That sounds like a fucking party right there. Yeah. You just gotta throw one more P in there. It'll be Paul, Patron, pajamas, and paint.
There you go.
Yes.
Paul could you could just have Paul come and he can like narrate. He can narrate your drawing.
I'm gonna have Paul in pajamas, smoking weed, making fun of all the shit he's drawing, and it's just gonna be me seriously trying to, with full integrity, teach these people who are blew out how to draw and or paint, whatever the fuck kind of image I say.
He's just gonna be in the background. Y'all motherfuckers are nerds.
Hell yeah.
You could have Paul narrate and go around and fill up everybody's shot glass.
That'd be awesome.
Fuck yes.
But yeah, I know they recently announced you're actually doing commissions for art for like the first time I've ever heard of. How can you know how people can get more information on getting the Jamie Madrox original?
I think the link is info at Twiztid, and reach out there and see what's what. I don't know how many slots are still open, but we talked about something fun. We wanted to try something. It's basically like it's a learning process and a test, I guess, at the same time, and an opportunity. Well, first and foremost, strike that, reverse it. It's an opportunity and a test and a learning process at the same time. So we just did a limited amount of slots and want to see if people are interested and how it would work. And if I was challenged to just what we were talking about, draw subject matter, could I, would I, should I be able to, and where would we go from there? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely, it's been fun and interesting.
There you go. Yeah, it's info at twiztid.com. So hit that like and see if you can get one. I think it's super fresh. And hopefully we see more of your artwork out there for us collectors out here in the world that want to get our hands on some of them cards and 8x10s and stuff.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. So man, that shit that makes me feel good. That's fresh as fuck. Because sometimes it's not about just like everybody's always like, oh, make a print of that or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like sometimes it's not just all about the print. Sometimes people like to have that original art.
Oh, them one of ones are my favorite.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I'm really trying to get into these sketch covers because again, you know, with the whole convention scene when we go there and I love how people do the commissions. Like you go over and you talk to them and explain to them what you want on these covers and you work it out, you do your deal or whatever, and you come back and these people fucking, like, these covers are just fucking amazing. And most of them don't use color. It's just usually black and white on you know, blank sketch cover or whatever, but the illustrations are amazing. And then there's the people, the CGC, which is like a grading company sometimes, and they're on hand and they do signature series, which is mind-blowing. I'm trying to step the game up, man. I'm trying to come with some 2019 shit on y'all, man.
Hell yeah. That's super fresh, man.
I'm trying to get CGC to come to goddamn Astronomicon, man. I got big plans on the horizon. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm trying to get it.
We'll be there. We'll all be there for sure.
Yeah, he said we'll be there. Right.
And then actually, I wanted to mention this before I forget. You recently lent your artwork to the Finn movement, which I got. That's a really dope thing that you guys just got behind. You met those guys out on the Warped Tour, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And was just really taken back by what they represent and how they go about doing and handling what they do. And really and truthfully, it's all funded by the proceeds off of T-shirts and merchandising that gears a younger crowd to pay attention to, like, there's perks, like if you learn about opioids and take these tests, you can earn points to get more cool shit, like, you know, tote bags for school and shit like that. And it's a good vibe. I've had family members, I've had juggalo friends, I've had lots of people pass away from dumb shit, like from addiction of things, you know what I mean, of many things, and those a few times were opioid based. And it's like, man, it's a really important thing to at least educate yourself by, even if it's not your bag and it's not, you know, it's, hey, well, that doesn't have shit to do with me. It's like, know about it, because you can learn the telltale signs of other people who may be in your life who are legit addicted. That shit is sweeping out entire fucking populations of people. It's absolutely terrifying. Absolutely. It is not something to take as a joke. Like, legit, man, it's sure. Absolutely terrifying. And just arming yourself with information. That's you know, anyone who tells you you're stupid being smart, that's a fucking ignorant ass person, because you're always fucking arm yourself with information, man. Know about the shit.
Absolutely, man. So everybody should check that out for sure too, about the Finn movement. wearefinn.org, FEND. You can get some dope Jamie Madrox t-shirts over there and donate money to a good cause.
It's cool, man. They show love and everything, and it's cool. And I like I said, I appreciate what they do, and that's fresh. So if my little contribution can help them out, then so be it. And I'm totally down to help out as much as I can.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's super dope. It's a good idea. Full energy, no drugs.
I think so. I think it's fresh. We did shit like that a lot, though. I mean, it's like that's how the conversation came up. It was like on a daily basis. Like I said, on Warped Tour, there would be things where they would pass around, you know, like a cymbal or a guitar or skateboards or what have you, that kind of thing, and a bunch of bands. Like, just everybody who was accessible during that hour while it was walking around would just tag up all these things, and they would go for auction or for a prize or something for the Fend stuff. So that's where this conversation came from, and that's how it actually came to fruition when we started doing the stuff with them. So it's cool, man.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it's super cool to see, man. I ordered a shirt, and now there's a whole bunch more. So
that's fresh as hell, man. Thank you for that. That's fucking really dope.
No,
hell yeah.
It's super dope. It's super dope to see you guys, you know, being a part of that. I know you guys are doing all kinds of charity out there, so a lot of people don't notice all that stuff, so I just wanted to at least point that one out.
That's cool, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Sure. So you guys are getting ready to take off on the road.
Sometimes it's just about the...
Go ahead.
What's that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say sometimes it's just about the principle of things. It's not always about just whether or not people see or know about it. Sometimes it's just you just got to do shit because it's the right thing to do.
Absolutely, man.
But I'm sorry. And what'd you say? Then you said on the road.
No, I said you guys are getting ready to you're getting ready to take off on the road again for another anniversary, the 15th anniversary of the Fright Fest tour, starting off in like 9 days here.
Yep. Hell yeah.
That shit's gonna be dope.
It's every time. I always say this every year. Like, but Halloween is like our Christmas. We love the shit out of Christmas, but just on some twisted shit. Halloween is like our Christmas. So it's like we try to go ham and we try to like step it up. And this year I think we did that. I think we're well, we didn't do it yet, but our plans that are afoot. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but come out to the shows. Come out and support. Come out and represent. Don't say, oh, well, you know, they're in town tonight and I was gonna go, but fill in the 7 reasons why. If none of those reasons aren't you gotta watch your kids or you gotta work, then bring your ass to the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you gotta watch your kids, then stay your motherfucking ass at home and watch your goddamn kids. Don't come to the show. Definitely don't come to the show.
For sure.
We will be there.
You understand what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah,
no, for sure.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But... So it's like, yeah, I'm saying come out, support, because that's my I hate that. It really bothers me because it's like that's like a big part of this whole entire movement of what we do as artists in the underground or whatever. It's like if anybody needs your support more than anyone else, it is the underground. It's when you see those local cats out there doing their thing and on the grind, or even the nationwide cats out there on the grind doing their thing. It's like the support is always the best, man. It's like that's the way to go.
Amen. Yeah, you'll definitely see us out there Halloween night at least.
Yeah, we will be out there Friday night or Halloween.
Hell
night.
Yeah. Well, I hope you see one fucking amazing show because from what I hear and what's planned, man, that's exactly what it should be. So I'm hoping that it will be worth your time.
Yeah, you act like you know you got some insiders.
He's got that inside information.
Yeah, right.
What do you say? I'm trying to tell you, man, that's awesome. That's really dope. I'm excited. Halloween's Christmas, man.
Fucking right.
But that's gonna
Jingle bells, motherfucker.
That's gonna be the shit. They're out there with Alazulu, Underground Avengers, bringing all that M&E dopeness around the country. So make sure you guys.
And that's what I'm saying. That's dope because I think that's a really cool opportunity for a lot of people in different markets who never really got a chance to see those guys either.
For sure. Well, Underground Avengers have never toured, so that's dope. That's dope to begin with.
Right.
Just a solo artist.
And or any culmination of the guys there within, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. It's the shit. It's just adding to the show and making it even more cool.
It's definitely super fresh. So you got that going on. The year's almost over, but we still got tons more after that. I can only imagine what's yet to be announced from M&E. I know we got Twiztid, we got Astronomicon coming at the beginning of next year. It just don't stop, so...
Right.
Make sure you guys.
At some point, I don't know. Yeah, at some point, we're probably gonna fucking get drunk for Christmas or something. I don't know, but yeah, no. It's like everything. There's just so much shit planned that you were just going, and I was just like, God damn.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Right, New Year's Evil and and Christmas, New Year's Evil, fucking Astronomicon, new record. It's yeah, man.
Plus the other 18 artists on the label.
Right. You know what I mean? And all the good shit that all the other guys got planned and coming out. It's crazy because it gets to that point where it's like I can't even possibly pretend like I know what all of them are doing. They all have their own agendas and what they're doing. So you know what I mean? It's like, and it gets so overwhelming that there's so many different bands and it's like, man, yeah, they're doing their thing, man. They're holding it down. Hell yeah. God damn.
They are. Well, if anybody wants to know, they can always tune in to Replicon Radio on Mondays, and we'll try to keep them up to date on all the happenings because it's a damn good time to be a fan in the underground for sure.
That's what's up, man. Much love and respect for that shit. I do appreciate it.
Amen. So I do want to ask you one more question before we let you go.
I got a question.
Hold on, Big Rue's got something. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll give it. So I've noticed over the last, I guess it's been about 3 years now, maybe 4. You've been dropping a lot of weight. I've been kind of curious on how you've been doing that. Because I'm tired of coming out and trying to get a jersey, and it's 5X I wear, and you guys don't make them because you got to get 12 of them.
Oh, man. I get you a 5X, man. I know a couple 5X motherfuckers. We'll get halfway there. We'll make it work. I get you the 5X. But what I did is I legit, what I did is I bought an elliptical machine.
All right.
And it's like the programs are 30 minutes a piece, or like it's 2-minute warm up, 2-minute cool down, so it's actually 34 minutes. And then I just run another session after that. So I try to do like an hour a day.
Okay.
And most times just watching what you eat, it helps. That's it. Just be active and try to eat better. You know what I mean? If you would normally crush 2 Big Macs, maybe only get 1 this time. You know what I mean?
Right,
like size shit back. I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm saying that's what I did. I'm giving you an example of how I played my hand. Like instead of you know, it's like cutting back your portion intake and being more get more woke about what you eat, man. I guess, or how much. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Yeah, I
put it into
I quit cutting
perspective, and then if you're like, no, that's straight, huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh, my phone was cutting out.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're good.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
basically, all I was saying is just okay. All I was saying was just like have a better perspective on what you're eating, how much you're eating of it. You know what I mean? And how often. Like one of my biggest pet peeves is chips, man. I love them. So I try to buy baked Lay's chips. So I tell myself it's better because they're not the greasy ones, but I fucking love chips.
Right.
Ask anybody in our squad, they're like, this nigga eating chips all the time. It's all he does is eat chips. It's like I love chips, man.
I mean, even as a bigger Jamie Madrox, you still move the fuck out of that stage, that's for sure. So you're very you've always been very active.
I mean, for a while, there's some OG tapes back in the days where it was funny. I was watching some vintage concerts and shit, and it's like we've definitely come a long way. I can say that much. I'm proud enough to say that much. I think it's like it definitely, and literally watching old tapes of just how we were and just how like wow, we had no idea. But you know, for it to be your first or second time on a stage in front of people, it's like, wow, it's kind of cool.
Right.
It's a lot. It's been a long journey, man. It's a good time, though. It's the shit.
I do definitely want to congratulate you on that weight loss journey. You've come a long way for sure.
Hey, man, I appreciate that shit. Real shit. Anybody can do it. It's not like I got some kind of fucking, you know, the market cornered on it. The hardest shit, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. The hardest shit is keeping it off. Anyone can lose it. You can lose it. You can like completely drop mad weight right now, but the real fucking shit is keeping it off, because that's the hardest part, because then you have to be dedicated and you have to do and repeat and repeat and repeat.
Sure.
Right.
And when I did it, I'm gonna go celebrate.
Right.
Right. Real talk. It's like I did it. Oh, I'm about to, you know, I'm gonna swag up. Let's get a couple potatoes with extra butter and all this extra, you know, bags of chips, and just do it back. And you're like, God damn, I gained back 50 pounds quick fast. What the fuck? It happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, because I've been trying to find.
But I think that's the real. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just been trying to find ways of trying to lose weight, and everything I seem to do, it just doesn't work. Like I've cut. That's the only thing I can say. I mean, anything, routine can be boring sometimes. So it's fresh to switch it up, because muscle confusion will help you lose faster. Right.
But legit, you know what I mean? It's like just.
Rue, you're gonna have to eat a vegetable.
Just doing it.
You're gonna have to eat a vegetable.
Well,
you don't necessarily. I mean, you should. You should try, or take a goddamn vitamin or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
something. This motherfucker eats nothing but meat.
Get you a supplement in your life or something, man. What the fuck?
Hey, hell,
I'm right there with you. I'm listening too.
Hell, if the bun is too close to a fucking vegetable, he's like, get that out of here.
Right now we just switch it up. We get this motherfucker over here taking fish oil and shit. Like,
I take fish oil.
And some vegetables in my life.
I take some hardcore fish oil. That shit helps.
But that's dope to hear. I mean, if anybody can, you know, inspire a bunch of fat juggalos to get healthy,
absolutely.
I'm sure
that's why I'm asking.
I'm sure the words of Jamie Madrox would help
fresh.
with that. So
that's awesome, man. That's super fucking cool. Yeah, no, it's definitely a struggle. It's nothing, and I don't front like it's, you know, oh, it's easy as fuck. It is not easy as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Just about trying to keep doing it, and it sucks. And some days you're like, "Fuck, I don't want to do this shit at all. I feel sick or whatever," and you just do it.
Hell yeah. Well, hopefully you can inspire Big Roo and possibly even me to.
Well, that's why I was asking.
Get healthy for sure.
It has inspired me.
So I know I kept you longer than I was supposed to, but
that's what's up. So I was supposed to do the challenge that there was I said I was supposed to do a challenge. There was an Instagram challenge on my page from a while back, and I just never really followed up on it because shit's been going so fucking 90 miles an hour. But the people that chimed in on that, I'm probably going to do a refresh and do it again. But it was for Team Sweat to try to promote motherfuckers to stay healthier, not try to pretend like you're just going to fix yourself all perfect and just whatever, but just like I'm saying, to promote that day-to-day activeness.
All right.
Absolutely.
Oh no. Hello.
No.
Hello.
I wanted to hear.
Hello, Jamie Madrox. Hello, Jamie Madrox.
Hello, Jamie.
We lose you?
Oh man, we had a question.
Hello.
Oh.
Are you there? Are you there?
It says reconnecting. No. Did we lose everything? Damn. Why?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we lost you for a second.
No, that's weird. I kept saying I was here. That's crazy.
No, we're back. That's crazy.
So, he said he lost everything, like all of your show?
No, the show is...
Oh, I was about to be like, what the fuck?
No, it's just like internet issues.
Yeah, it's saying reconnecting right now, but we can still go. We can still go.
Yeah, so I know we kept you longer than I should, so I just want to hit you with one last question. We asked everybody that's a guest, if you have three records in your life that either just touched you in a certain way or inspired you, whether on a personal level, professional level, you can only pick 3 albums. What 3 records would they be?
Holy shit. That's wow. That's deep as fuck.
That's a hard hitter right there.
Absolutely.
Wow.
You got to dig in the soul.
Right. But the thing is it's like in reality, there's probably 10. So yeah. for to pick 3, it's just I don't know if they have any relevancy in order or not. Oh fuck.
I mean, a lot of times they're ever changing. So I mean, you know what I'm saying?
This is true. No, this is very true. This is very true. I will probably say first would be Kiss Rock and Roll Over. That dope. Was an extremely special record. As a kid, I like that. That kind of put me. That was kind of like my introduction to Kiss. I didn't really know what the fuck it was about, but yeah, that was that record for sure.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, man. 2 more records. Holy shit. I got nothing. I'm hold on.
We're not going to hold this to you. It's not going to be like forever.
No, it's fine. I'm thinking.
It's not going to be like forever. These are Jamie Madrox's 3.
No, I get it. I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking of something. You said 3 records. I mean, there's a bunch. Probably Alice in Chains' Dirt. That's a dope record.
Hell yeah.
That was like, yeah. And man,
it's hard, man.
It's a hard hit.
It is, man. God, I don't know, man. Gosh. Probably Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's a fucking, I can't be high and be asking me all these random questions about crazy shit, man, making me think and trying to picture why albums are special and shit.
This shit's dope. Yeah, that's a super dope lineup, man. It hits you in your soul, and then you know what I mean. It makes people understand who you are a little better.
That don't make nobody understand me at all. They're like, what the fuck does he listen to that shit for? It's like Alice in Chains' Dirt was a good record because it was, I feel that's when they came into their own and they were fucking big. They had that song on the soundtrack. It was a good record, and that's when they really got to shine.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, they made another album or 2 after that. Then dude passed away, and it's like, fuck. But that record's fucking haunting. You listen to them songs. There's songs on that fucking record are just fucking chilling. It's a dope record.
See, you put those three albums together.
That doesn't give you any insight to who the fuck I am. It gives you any insight to who the fuck Wayne Staley is.
We just read your poem.
No, man. You put those three records together, we get continuous evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you don't.
Sort of.
I don't think so.
We get a taste of it.
Cool. That would be. If it was that easy, yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, but it's super fresh. No, but it's super dope.
Good thing I didn't say Michael Bublé, you know, in My Chemical Romance, you know, the Black Parade.
That'd have been another dope.
You know what I mean? It would have been, you know, it'd have been a fucking.
And then we would have got A New Nightmare. See, it's all relevant. See?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kenny G was more.
He's got these things. He's got these fucking these album titles on like a piece of paper off to the left, and he's just pulling them bitches at random. I know where you're going.
He just sends them every week.
I see you there. That's fucking great.
Absolutely.
But that's cool though. That is a tough question. A lot of people probably get fucked up on that one.
They do.
That's the shit.
It's always a good time.
Everybody does, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Right on.
He's like, fuck you
Hell
all.
Yeah,
fuck you.
That's
what
that's fucking great.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But it was dope. And
thanks for having me on, guys. You guys are the shit for that. Thanks for taking the time to chop it up with me.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate it.
Sorry, my shitty ass fucking phone service provided by T-Mobile.
It might have been our end
punk
too.
Asses.
It's all good. I got T-Mobile too. We
for
fucked up
providing a
together.
shit service though. But hold up, but we pay our bill all the time, and they give us shit service half the time.
Right.
That's a fucked up scenario right there. Just think about that shit next time you go to pay that motherfucking bill. That's T-Mobile,
it's just like paying insurance. You pay it all the time, but they never want to fucking do anything ever.
But they gave us T-Mobile Tuesdays, fam.
Yeah. What the fuck? Right. See, man,
we got a free stock.
Yeah. There you
just
go.
You gotta pay attention to that shit, man. That's just shit that we just take, because we think that's how it's supposed to be.
Now, I do want to congratulate you on one more thing. I want to congratulate you guys on all the success that you've had so far this far, and hopefully we got many more years to go of all this success that you guys are pulling out, and we're enjoying every bit of everything you guys are throwing our way.
That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure, man. And we keep and the fact that we're blessed to keep doing it, that's all I can say. I mean, it's cool as fuck, and I think it's because of that we keep trying to up the ante on everything that we do, and make each thing all the more special, because we know how important the music has been thus far in a lot of people's lives, and how important it could be in the future as well.
I think in this genre, like you can't stop being hungry. I mean, that's
you guys are definitely kicking ass out there, and you guys coming a long way.
That's awesome, man.
Keep putting in that work, baby. That's all we can ask for.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. You know I do. That's what's up, man. Much family love to y'all for that shit. I appreciate even the show. Even when we're not on the show, or if somebody else is a guest, I just appreciate you doing what you do, and that's super cool.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you for calling in and hanging out with us, man.
No worries, man. Y'all have a good night and shit. And till next time, all the listeners, appreciate y'all for checking out the show. Salute.
Hey, man, brother.
I'm out.
Thanks, bro.
All right, man.
Peace.
All right, peace.